Hi, it's Alaska Granny. It's a cold and hungry world out there. And think about in nature, the animals, they have to spend all of their time out searching for food, trying to keep their tummies full, trying to keep moving and find their next meal. You don't want to be in a predicament like that. As people, we have the brain power and the ability to stock up on the foods that we want. Here are 4 easy foods that you can stockpile today that can help you be better prepared for those hungry days in the future. Yes, start with beans and rice. There's a variety of beans you can get. You can get small bags of beans. You can get big bags of beans. I have some pinto beans, some small red beans. Don't forget split peas and lentils. Look for varieties that you like. You used to be able to get a pound of beans for $1, but that's not true anymore. But it's still an affordable way to put a lot of food into your prepper pantry. I wanted to tell you about one concerning problem that just happened to me recently. I have one cabinet that I had a lot of long-term food stored away in it, and I kept smelling something was off near that cabinet, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And I finally went and opened up, and one of the actual buckets of beans that I had bought 3 8-pound bags of beans at Walmart, and some of those beans had turned dark and they all smelled moldy. And I am deathly allergic to mold, and so I disposed of all of them immediately. So I don't even have a picture to show you what they looked like. So all I could figure out is the beans were not dried properly before they were on the shelf in Walmart, because I certainly treated them correctly when I brought them home. So even if you think you've put your food away properly, you still need to inspect it and be sure that you have the things that you need. I am now out 24 pounds of beans that I had planned to have for the longest term. But thankfully, I know that today, and I can still replace those beans and not come to a moment of there's nothing else to eat, there's nothing else I can afford. The stores might be empty. We don't know what's coming, but there could be some dire circumstances in the future. And now because I inspected it and found where the problem was, I can replace those beans. I'm not happy about it, but I'm blessed that I can do it and still be prepared for an unknown future. Now, when it comes to beans and rice, get a variety of beans, get some rice, then think about other ways to have simple beans and rice. You can get packages of beans and rice that you just cook on the stove in a few minutes with a little bit of water, and you can make a quick meal. You can also buy cans of beans. You can get chili beans, you can get plain beans, you can also get all kinds of spicy beans. And it's a quick way to open something and make a meal if you need to. You could put on a pot of rice to boil, heat up some beans, add some spices, and you have a quick and easy meal. The next food that's cheap and easy to still add to your prepper pantry is pasta. You can get it in all different kinds of shapes, but you need to put it into an airtight container after you buy it, because critters can get into these paper wrappers. You also don't want your food to get stale, and you don't want to get any pantry bugs because your food is not stored properly. Then to go with your pasta, get some sauces. Get some pasta sauces, get some different varieties. They come in all kinds of flavors and price points. And get some tomato products, canned tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste, any of the kinds of tomatoes in cans that you use. Then you can even make a quick meal with some beans and pasta and sauces, or use some beans and sauces to make chili or soup. There's so many ways that you can put these 4 basic foods together and have a lot of food in your prepper pantry for not a lot of money. There are lots of other food choices. These are just 4 suggestions on what you could look for today if you don't have enough food in your prepper pantry. And then be creative on how you can put these together so that you're going to have the foods that you need going forward, because nobody knows what's coming. So it just makes sense to be a prepper. It's lifestyle insurance. You're going to have the supplies, the food that you need, no matter what the future brings. If you enjoyed my video, I hope you'll share it with someone else you think might like it. Please subscribe to the Alaska Granny channel.